Hello, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. So, first of all, I have some pretty bad news. I did say I plan to go and visit this soon hollow, but as you can see, I haven't explored. In fact, I haven't done anything since the end of the last part. I know I did plan to go here, I plan to do some stuff. But hey, I don't have the time, okay? So let's just continue. I think I will first report some requests that I remember I've done. Like, I remember there's one over here. Yeah, this one. And the arrow hand. Let's report that. I think this is hunting the Thunderjaw, which is much more easier playing on PC. Okay. Let's activate the quest. I don't see him. Oh, he's here.
You've returned. Where's Draka?
There
Just a
he
little late,
is.
Chaplain. Gained some extra baggage on the way back. She's got the machine hearts, including a Thunderjaws. You should have seen this flame in the desert. Here. Something to commemorate our heroic victory.
A victory indeed. Command will be relieved to hear about this.
Get them to Scalding Spear as soon as you can. And tell the commander how many had to die to get them.
Huntress, may I have a word?
Okay.
I heard what you did at the Grove. They say that in addition to your bow and spear, you have a kind of second sight, especially for matters that have to do with the old ones.
That's one way to put it.
So it's true. You've done well by my clan, but our troubles may not be as easily settled as Draka believes. I think your second sight might be just what we need.
What exactly is the problem?
Not here. Meet me at Scalding Spear. I'll explain everything.
I'll see you there when I can.
Good. The entire clan might depend on it.
Okay. Yeah, spoiler alert, but I think it has something to do with
I offer you an honorable trade.
water. What? Honorable trade? Yeah, you sell a lot, but
Ready for the right moment.
it's not like I need it. Okay, let's move. I think I will report this one. Brain, plain song. Yeah, we need to report about our findings of what truly happened to his wife. And then I think I'll take one quest in the river hymn. And I think that might be it. Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, this one. The delver. What is this? Oh, Zoe quest. Yeah. And Talana, I have a note. So yeah, there's one more, the Cardius Caller. So I think I need to report that before take the one quest. And river him.
Put a blade of grass in the top of the mouth.
Okay. This might be a long conversation because there's some politic
We all lament
things.
Kalei's death, but
That's Kalei's. You found it.
Bree. Kalai didn't fall. She was murdered.
What?
I went up to the promontory. I found Kalai and the body of the woman who killed her.
that's impossible. The search party already checked up there. There was nothing.
The bodies were in a separate clearing. Away from where the search party checked. A stalker had mauled her while she was trying to hide Kalai's body.
Who was she?
I was hoping you would know. I brought back her seed pouch.
Belongs to Lina. Kel's apprentice. I don't understand. Why would she do this?
Maybe we should ask Kel.
But she... You, there. Where is Kel?
I saw her leave out the east gate about an hour ago.
She's going home. Summerwind.
She's running away? She needs to stand trial.
I can catch her. Where is this place?
Look for a ruined settlement at our southern border. It's her childhood home. We will get the guards and try to catch up with you.
Okay, I remember what's going to happen, how this story will end. Okay, How far is that? Pretty far, in fact I can teleport there, let's go. I have a lot of pack and I have a lot of timber
Summerwind.
and
Where is
meat.
Kel?
I think she's above there, okay. Yeah, there she is.
Got you.
Hello. Oh. She's bleeding from her nose.
Now everyone knows.
Hmm.
It was only a matter of time once you went up that cliff.
You stood right next to the man whose wife you had murdered and told him to move on.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why?
Calais sowed the seeds of discord. She wanted the Utaru to leave Plainsong, abandon our home. If that thought caught on, it would have been more destructive than any sickness or machine.
So you had her killed?
There is a natural order to all things. Growth, decay, death. It's the way of the world. The tree cannot pick up its roots, so I stopped what was threatening us. And I'm sorry it came to it. But it's over now.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for all the suffering you've caused.
Too late.
Okay. I mean, yeah, sure.
2 people dead. At least you're paying with your life.
My choice.
All of this was your choice.
No! She needed to stand trial. Kalai deserves justice.
She's dead.
Hmm.
That's justice enough.
It isn't much, but I want you to have this. As thanks. I won't have to spend the rest of my days wondering what happened to Kalai.
Blighted are the leaves. 3 of our people dead. And for what? I admit it. I never wanted you among us. But now, it seems I must thank you for revealing the rot that had taken hold here.
I'm sorry it had to happen this way.
At least with the rot removed, new growth can thrive.
Okay. Holy, okay. You have stuff to talk about. Let's talk.
I'll make sure Kel's body is properly seen to. Kel's treachery will be a shock to many in Plainsong.
I'll plant Kalai's seed pouch in Plainsong.
Oh, I know what's going to
You
happen.
made that possible.
This is a new dialogue, but if you return back to Plainsong and find these guys again to talk to, I will do it on my own then. Let's teleport here. Oh yeah, the Karja. I forgot about that. Let's report later. Let's activate this. And hey, you. Yeah, you.
So, what's the plan?
The plan was making new weapons for my so-called fighters. I send my best climber, Voss, up the drum route to get the materials we need. Wide maws leave metal pods we use for crafting at its summit. But the derangement has made them as dangerous as the climb to reach them. Voss has yet to return. We have defenses to set up, and we're running out of time. If the Savior of Meridian is willing to lend us her strength a little longer, I believe you can get us what we need.
You know who I am.
Red hair, bow, fights better than 10 warriors put together. You're well known. And so is your little disagreement with the chorus.
Can't Plainsong help?
Plainsong has abandoned all settlements this far out.
Then why not just leave? They're clearly outnumbered and under-equipped. You could leave. Head to safety.
Have you ever seen a flower so small and white? When it falls, it looks like snow in spring. My daughter called them winter song. She carried their seeds to the day she drew her last breath. Now those seeds grow in the grove at the heart of River Hem, planted by my own hands, as do the ones of every brother and sister taken from us during the Red Raids. I will not abandon them.
That's like a really difficult choice to make. Okay, now I just realized this. I think this Kwe, at least the model for him, really looks a lot like Lawan, the Karja vice commander. Yeah, I think it's similar. At least, I don't think it's the same, but it's similar.
You know Zoe?
I knew the warrior who led the bravest of my tribe against the Karja. But the Zoe that came back from the rout spends too much time dwelling on things that just had to be done. I'm not one for regrets.
So I think he's also included in the fight.
Sorry about your daughter.
The raids took her from me. I found my peace in every Karja that fell beneath
Yeah.
my spear. Now all I have left of her is planted in the grove here. No Tanakh will force me out.
Do all Utaru carry seeds with them?
We are given our pouches soon after we're born. When we die, the seeds are buried. A reminder that our deaths bring new life. It is how we remain one with the rhythm of the world.
Okay.
What makes the path up to the drum route so dangerous?
It's a cave of sunken passages and gaping caverns that only the very skilled can navigate. It serves as a safe haven for my people, but machines have patrolled its deepest passageways ever since the derangement. Even so, River Hem and the Grove live off its waters. We are connected to it as much as we are to the seeds growing behind you.
I don't think I caught your name.
Q.
Q,
I'm the
but
metal
Kwe,
weaver
okay.
of River Hem. But all you really need to know about me is that I plan to keep my people alive. Thanks to you, we might actually have a chance at that.
Q, Quartermaster, James Bond, okay.
Tell me more about these metal pods.
Huh.
They are tricky to collect. The wide maws sow them. One must be quick enough to gather them before the soil and water take them. But their metal is among the sturdiest I've ever weaved. Without them, our chances of survival are slim.
Okay.
Oh, if there's no convincing you to leave, I guess we're making some weapons.
You have my thanks. There's no time to waste. Follow me.
Right now?
This way.
I'm going to do something mean.
With those pods and a whole lot of luck, we just might get out of this alive. Let's hope these sprouts can hold their ground against a squad of machines.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm going to do something mean to you. I'm so sorry. I never thought that the quest will start with him following us. I think it's around here. Yeah, it's this one. It's not failed, right? I can still go there and do it, right? Yeah, I can do that. So, not a permanent mistake.
You've returned.
Yep.
You found something, didn't you? Come now, don't just keep it to yourself.
It's, difficult to explain.
Please, I just want to understand as much as I can.
Definitely not a tray cover.
The old ones fought a massive battle here against machines. Some fled, but others stayed behind to try to salvage this, to help others carry on the fight.
Did they survive? So, they failed.
It made it into the hands of the most renowned warrior in the Sundom, did it not? And every item we recover will be used to ensure their memory lives on.
I didn't see any machines at the dig site, so yes, I suppose that is true.
I'll need that tray and your workbench. I'll have to tinker with this to turn it into something I can use.
Of course, Savior. It's the least we can do. May the sun light your way, as you have illuminated ours.
Okay, is this going to make me something? Oh. Okay. Huh. What is it? Wait, I don't have it.
Feels right.
Oh, it's blue. I thought it's purple. Oh, it's this one. Oh, it's a shield. Oh, I don't remember this. I thought I'm going to produce something like this one. Okay.
Wait till the scholars hear about this. We'll go down in the history books.
I'm glad you found out what happened here.
Okay. Now let's continue. I think we are basically done with anything else. I'm just quite sorry for Q, but let's just move on. Let's report Poseidon and then head to Demeter. I think there's going to be quite a fight in Demeter's area. I need to walk there though. It's pretty far. Anyway, let's go in. Yeah, my first time playing this, I spent a lot of time doing the quest and on video too, so it's not really a problem if I don't have time in the afternoon to play this. But since I'm doing this on my own.
Not on purpose.
What? Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, I need to have more time completing the side quests.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Okay.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay.
Huh.
I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
I'm quite worried about maybe there's another forced quest.
Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see.
Let's talk.
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can.
That might be another quest.
So Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
Okay, let's talk about other stuff.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
I think the saddest thing that he could read from the time of Pharaoh's Plague was entry about, I think it's called Operation Enduring Victory, that a same like project that works side by side with Zero Dawn. So in a short way to explain it, Enduring Victory was like a lie. I forgot that general's name, but this is a lie generated by the general to make people and soldiers believe that Zero Dawn was a super weapon that can be used to defeat Pharaoh's Plague. While it is a super weapon, the Zero Dawn will only manage to defeat Pharaoh's Plague after humanity's gone. So yeah, basically he's sending his people and deceiving the public so humanity as an overall will have a future. That's like really sad. That's like, I think that's like the biggest selling point for me in Zero Dawn. The sacrifice that those people have to do to ensure that Earth will have a future.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome for
Yeah,
the city.
Stanley Chen.
Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up.
Okay, I think that's it, yeah?
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Let's talk with the other people and maybe with Beta? Oh wow, it took quite a while reporting all of this stuff.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup. Like the card ship. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it beats me.
It probably meant something to them. As it does to my people, and the Tanakh.
I just think my face says it all as is. That's all.
That it does.
Okay, let's go and meet up with Beta and Val.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Huh. Oh, interesting.
I wonder where this leads.
Is this going to lead us to a place where I can find a key for the door?
Power cells? Huh.
Power cells? Do I need power cells? Oh. Okay. I don't remember this door. I remember the locked door, the combination locked door. I don't remember this.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh.
Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Oh, just a shortcut, huh? What? Did something just happen here? I don't see the
Door's unlocked
difference.
now.
I totally don't see the difference. What?
There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility.
Wait a moment. Six to 6. I think the code usually 3-digit or 4-digit. This might be it. I don't know.
Facility's vast seed banks. From here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
Huh.
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower.
6
We
to
used to have one
6.
in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises.
I thought I can just open the door, not trigger this cutscene. Oh.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little bit.
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors. promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab.
Yeah.
I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Okay, let's talk.
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Again, understandable.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
Okay.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
Aloy kinda rough.
Any information about them was redacted.
I mean, she's talking to a kid that never had interaction with a proper human. But still, Aloy have a mission that she needs to accomplish. This is like nobody wins situation.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Okay, now I forgot the code. What was it again? I think it's somewhere around here. Where was it again? I think it's this room, right? No, not that one. This one? This one. 6 to 6. Let's try that. I don't have any other clue. So I will try that, and then maybe... Oh, wow, they have a lot to talk about. We might spend the rest of this video just talking with them. But I want to try stuff first. I think from a hole in here... Can I talk to you? I can talk to you. Hello? Yeah, I think... Is it this one? Or is this one just lead us to a dead end with items? Okay, dead end with items. Okay, let's try 6 to 6. I think it's down, right? Oh shit. Holy 6 digit. No. 7 digit?
Nope.
Maybe 6 to 6 and year? Oh no.
Door needs a code. Not much I can do about it right now. But I should keep an eye out for any data on the facility that can help.
Is there any data from when I first sent Ether in? Huh.
Is this a piece from the bulwark? Katalo must have brought this with him as a trophy.
Oh, so this what is scroll?
Fire the cannon, but he really put Dakota in his place.
Can I check on that?
One of Studious Fordyce's many scrolls. It was a pain getting him to Paralight. Still, he didn't deserve to be run down by Regalla's riders.
Huh.
Looks like Arendt and Katalo moved their stuff in.
Okay. I thought I saw some light over there, but I think that's just a glitch, a bug in the graphic.
There it is.
Okay, so you can't detect it if you're not inside the room. I need to do a lot of exploration here, seeing if I'm missing any data point. God damn it. Let's talk first then. Okay. Hello?
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
Okay.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted.
Duly noted. Okay. That's
How's she
it,
get
huh?
going?
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I remember there's some quest with Kotalo. I think it's finding some prosthetic. I'm not sure. Let's talk with Eren first. Let's deal with those two lovebirds later.
Hey, Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down in that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tenakth rebels.
Okay.
It also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
Huh. Is this because I've done some rebel camp?
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels.
I thought that was something only you could do.
They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that's just great!
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them?
Yeah, I can send out some messages from Chainscrape. Get in touch with my contacts in the claim, see what I can find out.
I'd appreciate that.
That might take days, weeks, months. Okay.
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those holos.
In fact, there's some stuff happening there, down in the Vegas
Seems like
Strip.
you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
Okay.
Are you playing that board game I keep seeing everywhere?
Oh, you mean Strike? Yeah, I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things. Yeah, it's a Tanakh game. I thought about playing Katalo, but what if he tries to kill me if I win?
I think you're safe.
Yeah, I don't know. Heard a lot of things about that tribe.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time.
Maybe share with Katala. Okay, that's it.
I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. You be careful out there.
Yeah, this video is gonna be full of me listening to all of these people talking. Let's talk with Varl then.
Hey.
Hello.
Got a sec?
Of course.
Oh, you have a lot to talk about. Let's talk about Rost
You brought
first.
up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The sacred lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes, when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
I don't think a lot of time has passed since Rost passing away, right? Maybe 1 or 2 years? Because the stuff happens really fast in Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn. Like when Rost died at the beginning of the game, when you are in the proving, attacked by the eclipse. To the end of the game, when you are facing Hades.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Exactly.
It's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe.
Varl has some point there. He's onto something.
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time.
Okay.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them.
Okay, that's it. Oh wow,
I should
pretty
get back out
short one.
We'll be here if you need us.
Let's talk with Zoe. I haven't done Zoe's quest yet. I'm so sorry, Zoe.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Okay.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Okay.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum?
Museum?
From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from. Like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice.
That sounds like library and museum combined together. I think that sounds more of a library rather than museum.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Okay, wow.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why
Or
do you
Chief
wanna know?
Sona?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
Yeah, Sona,
I'd
worship
like to see her
Sona.
try.
Okay, that's it. Oh wow, yeah,
Good luck on your search.
I spent a lot of time here. I just want to check one more thing before I end the video. Make sure that no dialogue from Gaia. And then heading outside to see if Aloy wants to talk. Okay, you have more to say.
I'm back, Gaia.
Hello.
Let's see.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Beta said they were some of the most... I think Elizabeth knew one.
Yeah, this is new.
Tilda. Did she ever mention her to you?
No. Elizabeth often spoke of her work, or told stories of her mother and her childhood. If she knew this Tilda, she did not disclose it with me. What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are...
Okay, this is old. Let's check the new one.
So I talked to Beta. Didn't learn much.
It seems to me you did. From what she describes, the Zeniths controlled every aspect of her life, even as they shunned her. This Tilda was the first person she ever had contact with. An abrupt severance of such a relationship would be very emotionally damaging.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, like I said, I can't blame either Beta or Aloy because each have their own circumstances.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need a Festus. It's something to look into later then.
Okay, I think that's it. Yeah.
I'll be on my way.
I wish...
Let's try to head outside to see if Aloy have anything to say. If not, then I will end the video there. Hopefully tomorrow I have enough time to deal up with some requests, because there's a lot now that I need to be done. And no dialogue. Again, let's try go to this camp. Rumor and dialogue. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, I also see you, but I don't want to talk. We did not fight even once. Yeah, like wow, I spent a lot of time just listening to all of these stories. I need to do a lot more in between videos. Okay. Yeah, a lot of story, like side story and a story from the base. Story from our friends, what's happening now, from Beta. There's only one more that we need to find, Demeter. And I think Demeter will unlock, no, wrong button. I think Demeter will unlock us a path to this area. Maybe. I kind of forget. But I'm pretty sure there's new people that we're going to meet up with in Demeter area. And at some point we will go to this area, but I just don't remember when and the sequence of it. But I'm pretty sure it's on the Demeter quest. Yeah, and after that I think it's not that far from the end of the game. So yeah, I need to explore more. I need to explore more. Well, okay, thanks for watching and I will see you again in the next part. Ciao.